So today is going to be a bit of a promotion for a website that I'm using to travel with. And for the one of you who actually watches this video, because I know nobody else is going to be attracted to a picture of this online. It's like there's no cleavage and there's no like boobies or booty or anything showing, and I'm not a seductive looking lady. So I should probably, if I want more viewers, I should probably type in seductive looking lady and post the picture as my snapshot, and people will come here looking for that seductive looking lady, but then they'll be stuck with me instead and they'll all leave. So it probably wouldn't work out very well. No one would watch anything, so it doesn't matter. That would be very cruel of me anyway. Come expecting some super hot chick in underwear and get me talking about travel. But so I'm traveling to Iceland in 2.5 weeks, and I'm going through a website called either couchsurfer.org or couchsurfing.org. I'm not sure. I'm going to post the link below. And what it is it's this website where you can basically have free lodging wherever you go around the world, except for Antarctica, because I don't think there are many people who live there, so they're not very big on the tourism industry in Antarctica, mostly scientists, military personnel. Unfortunately, I'd love to go there. But anyway, so you do is you go to the website and you make a profile, and once you made your profile that says basic things about you, like, oh, I love shopping, killing people and making them into skin suits, whatever, what your hobbies are, fun stuff like that. And then you post online your itinerary, so your planned travel. You'll post the city and country that you plan on going to, and then you'll post the general time frame of when you plan on going there. So I said I want to go to Iceland in the December-January time frame. I'm going to Reykjavik, and so then what you end up getting is, once you post that, you are directed to a page full of everybody in Iceland who's on the website, and they'll all have something next to their little profiles that says whether or not they're willing to host, and if they're not willing to host, then they'll be willing to guide you around the city, and they'll guide you around the country and show you what Icelanders do, or what Englanders do, whatever country you're going to. And so you get this really cool thing, and you end up, if you correspond with somebody and they say that they will host you, then you can end up staying with that person for free for the duration of your stay. And that's really nice, because being in college, you want to spend your things on other stuff like food and kind of budget. And I was really excited to hear about this. The way I heard about it, I guess it's kind of sketchy. It was just this random girl on a train came up to me, and she sat down next to me, and I was really bummed because I'm super greedy and I like to take up 6 seats on a train, so I'll put all my stuff out and I'll put my feet up on the chairs and I'll kind of lounge all over all of the seats at once. And you'd be amazed how, maybe not quite so amazed, but I can take up 6 seats very easily. if I'm going for like a day trip too. I'm really good at that. But yeah, so this girl came and sat down next to me. I was kind of upset at first, but then she started talking to me, and she told me that she basically circumnavigated the world and traveled to all of these different countries by herself, which is something I really wanted to do. And sorry. One second. And yeah, so she basically I don't know, she wanted to tell me about her trip, and I was wondering, how'd you pick all this, because you're really not that old, and you're talking about budgeting, and college too. So what she did was she went through the website, and she ended up staying at the houses of all of these people, and she was a decently attractive person, so she's potentially at risk, and it's not like she was some ugly girl that nobody would be like, oh, I can make a lot of money on her as one of my top hoes. And so I felt somewhat safer hearing her successful story, because she went to countries that are, she even went to India by herself, and India is notorious for being really unsafe for female travelers, and she had a very pleasant experience in India, and so basically it's really great. It's where you get free lodging. The only thing is you do have to be a bit trusting, because you're staying in the home of somebody that you've never met other than on the internet, and you're trusting them not to kill you when you sleep, or make a code out of you, or violate you, and things like that, which of course, being so kind and caring and not wanting to stress me out, all of my family and friends made sure to say nothing but, this is going to happen every time they saw me for the past 4 months. So that in the future, I will not be telling them about my travels until the week before I go, so I get the minimum level of stress. It's a very safe website, and you have verified hosts, and it's just like exchange programs in high school, except it's for people who are not in high school, and there's no reason that when you're not in a school it's any different, because I know people in my high school. I was friends with a lot of hosts, and they had a lot of the boys that I was friends with who were hosts would fool around with the girls that came to stay at their houses for a few months, and I'm sure that the families of those girls did not want that to happen. Kind of like an American Pie situation. But so it's no less safe than that. Actually, I think it's more safe, because you have to be, I'm pretty sure you have to be 18 to join, and so everybody's a little bit more coherent and a little less hormone crazy, and they're less likely to make poor decisions, and it's just a really great new budget method of travel, and I honestly think it's going to replace hostels, because hostels are much less safe. You get your stuff stolen all the time, and here, if someone takes your stuff, it can only be one person. It's the person that's hosting you, versus at the hostel, you've got all the staff, the other hostel guests, random people on the street who come in to use the bathroom or something. It can be anybody. So anyway, check out the website. It's very good, I think, and safe travels.